Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Honkai Star Rail stream of Coal Wraith. Good to see you all here today. We are here to finish the second half of the Fate collab today. Hopefully. Crime. Oh, it's back? I thought it was. Bleh, why is it back? No, I thought that was fixed. It's not fixed. I'm sleepy. Sit up. Back against the wall. Don't fall asleep. No, I'm streaming. Fall asleep after I'm streaming. After I stream. By the way, I'm gonna be employed again starting tomorrow. I know it's the weekend, so I don't have to do anything yet, but on Monday I will be. I will have to go into work. I'm about to wake up at 7 a.m. like a barbarian. Wow, yeah. Like a barbarian. Terrible. My easygoing unemployment life will be over. Hope your last day of unemployment well spent. Oh my gosh. I spend so much time in Minecraft. My neck is so stiff right now, actually. It's like aching still. Like I reworked my Skyyacht to now it now has a ton more thrusters, and they're reasonably concealed, and it actually turns and moves around reasonably well now. And by the time I was done, I think I started at probably 10 a.m. I worked until 4 non-stop, and then by the time I was done, and I bent my neck, and there was so much pain because I guess I had been staring at my screen unblinking for so long. It's so stiff. Ow. What did I end up doing? Yeah, so that's what I did today. I'm so excited. I'm finally gonna be able to show stuff off tomorrow. I'm gonna play on the server tomorrow. Show stuff. There were 2 locked. Oh, it was so frustrating. It was I should have been done around 1 o'clock, but then the block I was using to control everything, it wasn't working. It's buggy. So it's the create, everything from I've tried from the create gadgets and gizmos add-on has been a buggy piece of shit. So it's I'm so done with that whole add-on. I'm never using anything from this add-on ever again. So I had to redo everything, all the redstone to work without it. It's oh my god, that took another 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. It's that was terrible. Hi, Jeju. Spending all day playing Minecraft, not listening to YouTube videos. Yeah, what? It was very satisfying when it's finally done. It was very frustrating in the process. I guess the sky now moves very well. I also made the wings flap. That's another thing I did. I'll be able to show that tomorrow too. The only thing, my only disappointment is the thrusters are really loud. And this is supposed to be a quiet little pleasure cruiser. And it's this is really loud. It's not really a pleasant journey in the sky. But if you turn the sound effects off, now it's a really pleasant voyage in the sky. Not like Tank Shot, no. Not like Tank Shot loud, no. Not that loud, but it's still pretty loud. I mean, artillery is bound to be loud. You shouldn't be surprised that it's loud. Oh god, so I'm gonna be doing this motional art this stream. That's on my neck. But okay. Let's get started with Star Rail. Alright. to lower the volume a little just in case. I mean, it's not like it's ear-splitting loud. It's just like it doesn't feel like a quaint little, you know, peaceful yacht. Which in my defense, I don't think propellers would have been any better. Oh, they have something to catch up on. Yeah, you might even finish Riddler too. Okay. Right. The last. Let's see, last time. Right, we met Gil, Dr. Ratio, and Herda. And Herda, little Herda is the servant. I wonder if she turns into big Herda at some point. And we're on day 2, we're fighting. Why are these guys here? Hero and King Gilga still no good. Had definitely get the king's essence. At this rate, the honorable kings of the terroristic pieces. What do we do? What are you guys doing here? Oh, isn't the great hero of Plain Arcadia our savior? Please, you have to help us. We were hired by the honorable king to be his stream moderators and provide background music. What? Are you serious? Gilgamesh? Iron? Background dancers? The Lord here, unfortunately, busy global. You gotta do. I see. Destiny 2 is your priority. Oh, what? We're playing Gilgamesh now. Play any card to start and generate 1, get a Babylon, 75 damage, draw 1 card. Damage for all on it. Okay. What is a king without arrogance? Wah ha ha ha. Once the weekly reset hits, I change the priority. Do you want to get into Minecraft course tomorrow? Maybe in the morning a bit. I mean, I'll definitely be on Minecraft tomorrow. Let's see. Marine's generating Gate of Babylon. Oh wait, I definitely should have taken that off of 2 times speed to do that. My mistake. Let's see, get the Japanese going. Oh no, only for the battle lines. Yeah, only for the battle lines. Yeah, that only applies to combat. The king acknowledges it, the king permits it, the king shoulders the entire world, so this is the true king's essence. Yeah, that was very fate. Kinda overlooked enabling the voice of the cutscenes. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They don't allow you to mix dubs. Okay, maybe I'll switch. Just for the non-story portions, I'll switch to Japanese. Let's try it. How big is the download gonna be? 8 gigabytes. Okay. We're doing this live on stream. The Genshin Impact 7 question I outpick live stream is mind blowing. I haven't watched it yet. I know, I'm sure it'll be good though. Did Fate start as the visual novel or the visual novel is way older than the gacha game. Like Fate's Day Night, when did Fate's Day Night come out? Fate's Day Night released it. That was like 2004. I was about to say 2002, but so I was off by 2 years. But yeah, 2004 was a long time ago. What a strange turn for a visual novel. If you build a big franchise, you can... Actually, no. I'd say like a gacha game is a pretty normal thing for a visual novel. It's because like Fate Grand Order is basically a visual novel with gacha mechanics. So I think that's not unusual at all. Like, they just saw how much money mobile games could make and like, what if we did that? Alright, let's try Japanese for a bit. Oh, little people, you're the night challenger. Didn't see that coming. You want one too? This death metal style microphone survives absolutely... Wait, no, this is like the actual Doom. I remember this guy from Bellabog. That was like 4 years ago. That's obviously a weapon, right? Don't underestimate crafting skills. Turning this thing into a measurement piece of cake. Just taking my word for it isn't enough. Handing over this over isn't. Without something in return, I want to do justice to its value. This is how the Silvermane Guard operate. It's been a while. Let's see how much your strength has grown since we last met. Wait, Dawn? Yeah, they got... I actually remember this guy from Bellabog. He was like Serval's band member. Dawn is about to hurl Gale Walk. Oh, he is a Lancer. Okay, that did nothing. Holy shit. Due to his low luck, dude suffered a backlash. Oh, he's getting the Lancer effect. He is a Lancer. Okay, let's see. Damn. Okay, so he like doesn't take damage, basically. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn the freaking thing off again. God damn it. Okay, we did it. Do you know what's on the credit cards? Yeah. Unfortunately, that didn't go well. Oh, hi, Tommy. Is this Slay the Spire? I made a card battle with it. Tommy, there are lots of card battlers besides Slay the Spire, okay? Slay the Spire did not invent the card battler genre. You should return that to its owner. As for Serval's gift, I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just discuss it with the leader. Oh, wait, is he back in the band? Did they put the band back together? I don't know, judging by that sound, this is the worst case scenario. You might have stepped on something. Oh, it's a beetle. If it's really the case, I suggest you give it, or whatever form of life it may be, a proper apology. Take a look at the bottom of your feet first. Sorry. You lift your foot ever so conspicuously and offer a quiet apology to the living thing. living being that had just made his acquaintance with the sole of your shoe. Even though it was hard work to speak, it still decided to hand over the treasure it unexpectedly obtained to you as a peace offering. A treasure and a new friend. Oh, what a wonderful day. We stepped on a bug and got a treasure. Okay. No, but it's the most recent high-profile release of one. Tommy, you're trying way too fucking hard, okay? Calm the fuck down. What do I feel like I never need healing, so I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna get rid of the healing. Don't make that face at me, Tommy. If you're gonna go, is this an X game every time you see game mechanics that resemble another game? Like, you are actually deranged, okay? You actually have Oyo derangement syndrome. Like, this is not mentally healthy. It's okay to have game mechanics that resemble each other. It happens all the fucking time. You see, the Silverman's Guard Department of Operation Defense Exchange Conference that was supposed to be held on schedule has also been cancelled. They're severely understaffed lately, so we taken over some other duties. I suppose you could say it counts as part of our field inspection. And here I thought you were just here to have fun. Sorry, I'm just extremely suspicious of them. Again, polio derangement syndrome! What are you trying to accomplish? What does being suspicious of them accomplish? You're just trying to validate your own internal biases. Your pre-existing internal biases. Like, what is the purpose? Isn't this me? So that's how it is. Your hands are tied when you're on the trailblaze, just like when we first met. You once kids embarked on the path of crime. Trailblazer, don't blame me for showing no mercy. Why are we suspicious of Leo? Tommy spends too much time on Blue Sky. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna wait for Ismo next turn because I don't know if it goes back. Leave alone the multi-billion-dollar company. I'm not telling you to leave them alone. I'm telling you, what are you trying to accomplish by saying some of their game mechanics resemble other games? No one claimed it was like it's not. No one claimed they're being original. Like, I don't, honestly, no one cares in the first place. Yeah, a game doesn't need to be original to be good. Okay, here we go. Now I can use the all proper speed. There we go, now we can finally get to see that properly. But this has the... What does this mean? I have so many cards right now. Hey, why can't I play... Oh. I just wasn't dragging it onto the target. Oh, this is gonna be so much damage this turn. No way, I can't do that. If I do that, I won't have enough for Gate of Babylon. Let's try this. Okay. 13. That was not as much damage as I was hoping for, but okay. I still have having cards, I do. Oh well, it didn't... yeah, that was my point. This is Breakout. Do you know how old Breakout is? Hey, when did Breakout come out? That's even older than this. Breakout game. 1976. In 1976. Like, do you realize how old this game is? Like the fundamental mechanics. You don't hear though? No. So Breakout, no, you definitely played some version of this. Breakout was the game was like you're bouncing a ball against a wall and made of bricks, and then like the bricks break every time you hit them with a ball. And there's been so many versions of this game over the years. Breakdown is not top down and constantly scrolling. No, it doesn't. But, Tommy, do you realize how many versions, how many variations on that theme there have been over the past 50 fucking years? Okay, there have been hundreds, if not thousands, of versions of this. I'm sure some of them have some combination of these mechanics. You're missing my point. What are you fucking doing? We talked about this yesterday. Why do you always do this? We go into an argument, and then the next day, you act like nothing happened. You act like none of the things we said registered in your brain, just in one ear, out the other. And now you're bringing it up on stream. Because you can't fucking remember anything I said yesterday. Or was it 2 days ago? The thing that the worst specific reference to these things is just temporary side modes on the general place. Yeah, it's about. I also made that point yesterday. It doesn't hurt the original game at all. It's not gonna make a single person less likely to play Bollocks Pit because it got featured in a minigame. If anything, it would just drive more traffic to it because FOMO, who hasn't heard of Bollocks Pit, would play that. Oh, that was a cool minigame. I wonder if I can play more of that after the event's over. Like, here's the problem here. You were misrepresenting your point. No, I wasn't! No, I fucking wasn't! We adjust your point exactly as it is. It's just, no one's misrepresenting your point, Tommy. Your point is just bad. It's just a bad point. Nobody fucking thinks brick bouncing games are original. Like, Bollocks Pit is not a fundamentally original game either. I'm sure you could find some older game it is ripping off of. It just did it better. And happened to go viral this time. There's like 10 million versions. I remember playing like old fucking Adobe Flash games on the internet in like middle school with the same general premise. Like, no, they didn't look exactly the fucking same. But it's the same like overall idea. Because they were a fucking Flash game on the internet. Do I even want this? Increase target's vulnerability. I don't know if I'd replace that one. And again, like, we just went over this too. Even if they did directly copy it, like, even if you could read their minds and prove that they copied Bollocks Pit, it's not a bad thing. Like, it doesn't hurt Bolek's pit in the slightest. You just feel icky because that's your personal subjective feeling. And you gotta spread this like everywhere now. Like we literally went over this extensively. Why is there... Oh, I'm not talking to the right guy. Here it is. This wouldn't happen to be what you meant by the legendary shrieking monster with a ferocious face, a bite of a tiger and stretchy tentacles, would it? Like, Tommy, you are... Again, my point. The original point that I was making. Like, you just looked at a card battler. Which, by the way, Fate Grand Order is a card battler. That is why this event is a card battler, because the most famous, right now, the most popular Fate game is also a card battler. That is probably why this event is a card battler. And you're just saying, oh my god, it must be Slay the Spire. Like, you are deranged. This is insane. This is actually insane behavior. A card battler where you drag the cards onto the enemy's side. Yes, you do that in Fate Grand Order! FGL does not control it. You... Oh my god. You're picking... You drag the cards onto an enemy. It must fucking be... because Slay the fucking Spire is the only game that has ever done that. I guarantee you, it is not the only fucking game that has gotten like that. Man, is this what you're like? No. Actually, yeah, you can become worse than this, Cole. After you select them and confirm the action. Yeah, you pick your card and you pick who it goes on. Like, you think dragging a card onto an enemy is now, like, belongs to Slay the Spire specifically. No other game has done this before. Before Slay the Spire. Like, oh my god. You are actually insane. You are actually insane, Tommy. Now let's see. Okay, you do it in Hearthstone, Marvel Snap, Clash Royale. Okay, apparently Legends of the Arena. Like, there's so many games that do this. There's so many games that do this. That's not what are you saying then? Like, you're saying, okay, it's a card battler where you drag... This is what you said. You said it's a card battler which you drag the cards onto the enemies. That must be Slay the Spire. That's literally everything that you said. What am I misrepresenting? What have I gotten wrong here? This is exactly what you have said. Oh my god. I can talk about the specific nuances. What nuances? You just listed 2 things! It's a card battler, and you drag your thing on the enemies. What else? Like, Slay the Spire is in 3D. Like, what else is there? Oh my god. Okay. To actually focus. Is this nice where, you know, I was just suspected it? But why would you suspect that? Why would you say that over any of them? There's so many cards. Okay, so Tommy, this is what you did. You saw a card battler, and you said, "Oh, this must be this first card battler that comes to mind," and you just like I'm very suspicious. Like, this isn't literally your entire reasoning. This is your entire mind. Mentality I just summarized. Like, this is all your logic. You could do this for literally anything. You could... Oh my god. She said, oh my god, Honkai Star... It's a turn-based RPG. It must be fucking Final Fantasy. I suspect it is the habit of making events that copy recent high-profile releases. Slay the Spire isn't even recent! Slay the Spire is in 2019! That's 7 years ago! It's like old enough to go to elementary school. Slay the Spire 2 was in the past 2 months. Slay the Spire 2 does not invent the mechanics. Do you realize Slay the Spire 2 has basically the same mechanics as Slay the Spire 1? Also, you realize they've been working on this for like at least a year. Like, they've definitely been working on this collab since before Slay the Spire 2 came out. Like, we first got the announcement for the first part of the Fate collab over a year before the collab actually came out. That's when they start working on this stuff. Like, you know, like, I also think, Tommy, you, like, way underestimate how long it takes to actually develop an event like this. Like, you seem to think they can just shit it out in a few weeks. Or, like, a couple months or something. This stuff definitely takes... They definitely work on this stuff for at least, like, half a year before it releases. I don't understand what reduces the required magical energy by 1. Well, getting this at the end of the turn fucking sucks. Does his Get a Babylon use my HP? I think it does. Or wait, do I just lose HP every turn? Oh wait, no, is that a... I'm confused. Okay, I think you can finish it off. No, I can't do it. I have to use this. I think I can get this from... Yes. Okay, there we go. Like, Tommy, I call you deranged because a sane person does not look at, like, extremely common, generic game mechanics and then immediately jump to assuming they must be ripping off the most recent popular release of that genre when there have been hundreds, if not thousands, of games released with the same mechanics over decades. Like, that is not a sane thing. This is not a thing a sane person thinks. This is a this is something that someone who has gone off the deep end with this particular topic thinks, because you spent so much time in an echo chamber where this kind of thing gets said that you think it sounds normal now. But that's not a normal thing to think. We can finally have a normal conversation. I keep telling you I'm not. Okay, but it is a pattern illusion. You can't just assume things based on pattern. That's not how logic works, Tommy. That's not how evidence works. She enslaves our master, but just because someone has committed crimes in the past doesn't mean you can accuse them of any specific crime and they are automatically guilty. That's not how the law works. That's not how guilt works. To rebel against the tyrant Sparksy, she was forced to learn against... Oh wait, even these guys are voiced in the Japanese dub. Wait, the previous NPCs were voiced. Why is this guy voiced? I am the Sky Titan. What? What is going on? This guy's racist. Since when did Castorice have a dog? At least we know Sparksy is setting up a ceremony. Whatever. Don't fucking whatever me. Okay. Either admit that I have a point, or don't fucking bring it up ever again. Like, don't just fucking whatever me, because I know you're just gonna say the same fucking thing in a few days. Like this conversation didn't happen. But that means I sure as hell is gonna suspect it doing again when it seems like... Tell me, that doesn't... Okay. This does not say anything about Hoyo. This says everything about you. This has nothing to do with Hoyo. This is just you. Like, though that sentence says nothing about Hoyo, it says everything about you, okay? It just means that you're biased to think a certain way. Like, you're just admitting that you're biased. You're not capable of approaching it objectively. You're just admitting to that. Like, you're just openly declaring, I have a bias and I'm going to see things a certain way. Regardless of the facts. Like, you're just admitting it. And you're proud of it. You're like actually proud of yourself. Right now. For saying that. Does this sound like sane behavior? It really does run in the family. Apparently. Okay, well, ask me this. Why would Hoyo stop doing something they've been doing for years? I didn't say they stopped doing it. You never said you're proud. No, but you're saying it like you are. You just declare things like that because you're not proud of it. Because you're ashamed of thinking. You're clearly not ashamed of thinking this way, Tommy. Like, don't even pretend it. Knock off the goddamn personal attacks. You are making it personal. You are saying this is how you think. You are literally saying, oh, this is how I am going to think. You're not talking about the worry. You're not talking about reality. You're just talking about yourself. You made it personal first. You're talking about your person. The morally bankrupt liberal? Okay. I'll take being a morally bankrupt liberal over like an insane, deranged hater. Okay, I think that just confirmed there is a Reen lookalike who's definitely Ishtar. Which is my theory from last stream. Wait, so Sparksy is... She's like trying to play both sides, because she was like being Gilgamesh's servant earlier, and now she's also being Ishtar's servant. Okay, tell me. Just because there is a pattern does not mean everything a person does is part of that pattern. Especially when we're talking about like a large organization. Does not mean just because Hoyo does rip off indie games does not mean everything they do is ripping off an indie game. Okay, do you understand the difference? And that's why you need to look at things individually. Look at the evidence and gauge it in each specific incident. You can't just say, okay, well, they did it before, so I'm just going to assume every time everything they do in the future is the same thing. That's not how evidence works. I know it happens more often than that. You're still doing it. You're still defending this insane logic. You're just saying, okay, oh, it's a pattern, so therefore everything must be the pattern. This is literally how all conspiracy theorists go. They come up with a pattern and they fit everything into the pattern, no matter how much sense it makes. Everything must fit their conspiracy theory. It's actually just deranged behavior. What indie game did they rip off before? I mean, they've ripped off... I don't know specific indie games. Like, most of Hoyo's minigames are based off some other genre of game. Like... Yeah, like we have like rhythm, like obviously this one's a card battler. We've had like rhythm games, we've had tower defense. I mean, they changed things up a bit. Like, it's usually like a genre. Oh, I remember, Honkai Impact, there were a bunch. There were, specifically, there was like the Bejeweled style game. I absolutely hated, because I hate Bejeweled style games. There was pinball games. That one was actually kind of fun. Actually, Honkai Third had a lot of card battlers. I feel like all my words just blew out of my breath. Is that bad? Will it be considered pain? No, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. That's part of my point. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Tommy's just convinced it's a terrible thing for some reason. Because she spends too much time on this guy. Let's see, what is the future? She didn't get the opinion from a YouTuber, but she got it from like social media. For sure. Look on the bright side, we've hit rock bottom and the only way is up. Our future looks like a complete chain wreck. If the slip says 3 key figures holds the string to our fate. Maybe people closely tied to you. I'm going on people closely tied to you, for sure. Would you be willing to tell me a bit about your story? Like, Tommy, like, I remember early on, like way back when you were like at the beginning of this radicalization for lack of a better term. You sent me like a post, a Blue Sky post, where like it's a Genshin, like not even copying a mechanic. It's just like they had a similar animation of like you put a point and arrow on the map. You put like a pin on the map and like an arrow descends from the sky, and there's like an animation. And then like you were clicking. This was like an unreleased indie dev with like 50 followers, and they were just going like, "Oh my god, Genshin's ripping me off." And it's not even a mechanic, it's like an animation that happens to be similar from like an unreleased game. And it's like you don't even seem to consider the possibility that this person might just be clout farming, because it's like it's really easy for these posts to pop off. Like they don't actually think they're being ripped off. They're just trying to clout farm. And like the thought never seems to occur to you. Oh, the 50. Oh, maybe it was like 500, whatever. Like you were talking, like you showed me a clip of like a mechanic from an unreleased game, from footage that like wasn't even public. I've seen plenty of people clout farm off Holy. Well, of course you have. Of course you have. It's super common. But that you don't seem to consider it when you don't seem to consider the possibility when you're thinking about stuff like this. Like you just believe them immediately because it confirms your pre-existing bias. By the way, Reem's dad was a real asshole. Like, not specifically to her, but to her little sister. He was a massive asshole. Asshole folks. Oh my, listen, I'm not gonna get into the whole rabbit right now, but like, he basically sold her to someone to use as an experiment, and let's just say that someone is the reason why a meme about rape worms exist in Fate. Actually, I think it's, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this word on YouTube. Worms of a certain variety. And I think the defense is that, I believe the defense is that he didn't know at the time that would happen, but like, if you saw the person he sold her to, like, you should have figured something else was wrong about it. Just took one look. Oh, also, by the way, so the backstory here is that Tosaka's father fought in the Holy Grail War prior to Fate Stay Night, the one in Fate Zero. He was a character in Fate Zero. He fired her and he died. I forget who killed him. Tosaka's father did. I forget. Oh, right, he was killed. Oh. He was killed by the priest who then basically proceeded to raise Rien as her daughter. Kind of an Asatra moment, actually. Man, was Fate one of those visual novels? Oh yeah, Fate was definitely one of those visual novels. Like, this is like one of the rules. Again, like how like I mentioned last time, how like Fate has tons of rules and then it just breaks those rules constantly. Like one of the rules in Fate is that, like, mages are basically all sociopaths. And, like, Tosaka's dad was, like, a good mage, quote-unquote, in which he was slightly less sociopathic than most mages. Of course, Fate then breaks this rule all the time because there are, like, tons of, like, genuinely good people who are mages. But then, you know, they're supposed to be atypical, quote-unquote, but they're actually seem like way more typical. There's so many of them. It's so shame that my sister and I let him down the moment we were born. Thought he was also a dumbass? Kinda. Like, he did a lot of dumb. He was supposed to be like a genius mage and really smart, but he kind of did a lot of dumb. He was a genius. I mean, genius mage means he's like good at mage. He's good at magic, not that he's good at everything else. Also, Tommy, going back to what your opinion of already soured up to regarding even the AI stuff at this point, but just more appeal for the buyer. This is literally exactly what I'm just talking about. Like, you had a pre-existing bias, and you just look for stuff to further confirm the bias that you already had. Like, you're just admitting to the stuff I'm saying you're doing. And then you say I'm wrong, and then you just admit to it. Oh. Hello, Jagged Phoenix. Welcome out. Welcome aboard. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. What were you streaming? How'd it go? Oh yeah. Even though I have a little thought of a straight, but wait. Does this version of Reen not know about Kodamine? Because the priest she's talking about right now, murdered her father to try to destroy the world. He's like the main villain in Fate Stay Night. He's like the main bad guy. She might very well with pretty KI. Nice. Well, what were you streaming, Jagged? Final Fantasy 14. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I guess this implies this ring is from before the Holy Grail War? That's confusing. Because if this was from after Fate Stay Night, she should not be thinking about Kiri so fondly. If it was like a twist villain of sorts, that seems to respect him. Well, like, he's a twist villain for her. Like, I believe Nasu, who is like the author of Fate Stay Night, he went and he created Kiri with the mindset of, you meet this guy and think, this is obviously, he's obviously evil. So he's like, Kiri is like, oh, Jacqueline, thank you for the 100 bits, thank you so much. Like, but like, it's like Kiri is like not evil at the start, but he's like, the way he's drawn and like his pose, he kind of like JoJo poses. And he's just like so obviously evil. My time pretending to be a normal person was finally coming to an end. But yeah, like, Kira tries to end the fucking world. So, I don't think if this Rin was like post-base saying that, I don't think she would be spot talking so fondly of him. Answer the phone. Oh, it's Kuchiba. Did Ishtar strike? Oh, that's the same message every time we teleport somewhere.
さすがに陰気すぎるだろう。花と毒素、蝶とが、あるいはもっと大きな違いがある。向こうでは卓音ってそんな設定なのか？
お宅にはお似合いじゃないか？ワービックさん。
Wait, this is how Asheville sounds in Japanese?
反社会的な存在になりたいわけじゃないぞ。
そういえば、サンデーさんと体を共有してないのは珍しいんだろう？会いに行かなくていいのか？めったにない機会だろうに。
やめておこう。彼は現月遊戯のことだけで手一杯だろうし、わざわざ邪魔をしに行くこともないさ。それに予感がするんだ。これから先、彼の方より何万倍もエキサイティングなとんでもない展開が待ち受けてるって予感が。というか君、もうすでに英雄王が限界してるっていうのに、なんで君もサーバントに慣れてるんだ？君たちの間に何かしらのつながりがあるようにも見えないけどな。
そんなことはどうだっていいだろう、ワービックさん。
Wait, is 1 week the name of Sunday in Jet? Or is this a different person who just looks like Sunday? I'm confused.
口場が本当に君の推理。あの小娘、遠坂凛が真の黒幕だって推理を信じてくれるとでも？
推理だとか嘘だとか、そんなことにこだわってどうする？重要なのは彼女がこちらの罠に連中を誘い込んでくれるかどうかだけだ。その時が来れば犯人を暴き出すのも財宝を独り占めするのも僕たちの思う。
One week I think was from that time Sunday was split into two people.
君みたいなサーバントは嫌いじゃないよ。
Oh my god, you're right. So why is he back?
ワクワクしてきた。このワービックが、いや僕たちが最後には必ずやこの聖杯戦争の勝者になってみせよう。
品津さんはこちらを裏切ったわ。じきに局長室で火花と接触するはずよ。
I don't understand last. Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. He knows too much about magic and making too. He even said the narrative.
口実を作って別行動しながら語り部を使ってこそこそこちらを監視していたけど、彼からはサーバントの気配がまるで感じられなかったのよね。
Wait, what? Did we see Asheville? Okay, we did. Okay, no, wait, we did see Asheville briefly early. Oh yeah, he interviewed us. Yeah, he accused us. Okay, I'm remembering now. I am remembering now.
普通ならアーチャーは気配遮断のスキルなんて持ってないはずだが。
まさか魔術によるものじゃないってこと？
調和が持つ調律の力でしょう。調律者は他者の意識とつながることでその相手に影響を与えることができるから。すでにこちらの特殊部隊が全ての出入り口を封鎖したわ。誰も外へ出さないよう 私たちはここで待機するつもりよ。局長室の方は任せるわ。可能なら全員を無傷で確保したいところだけれど、抵抗に遭うようなら交戦もやむなしね。他に何か聞いておきたいことはある
？I'm so sleepy. Can I skip this one?
眠気覚ましの魔術。
A moment. What the fuck is this?
どうして
What is
彼
this?
は私たちを裏切
Oh,
っ
I
た
got
の
a stretch redeem.
取調
Oh,
室でなら
Richie.
彼もおとなし
Do
く
one
白
season
状
the
してく
return.
れるで
Wait,
しょう。
you're taking an Asheville for interrogation. I guess he's a private detective.
口場さんらしいわね。さあ、気合い入れていくわよ。常に余裕を持って優雅に一緒に立ち向かいましょう。
Let's go with
一緒
poise
に
and
戦ってやれな
elegance.
くて残念だが、まあ、あんたらなら心配はいらねえだろう。
バイタルは安定してる。まるで眠っているだけみたいね。これが調律の力なの。これは調律の夢とは全然違う。死の気配よ。どうか私のために振り返ってください。
Sweet murmurs. It's probably okay. Now I kind of wish I'm playing in English because I bet I could recognize the voice. Wait, no, this is Castor. This is Butterflies over it. This has got to be Castorice, right? Don't look back. It's Castorice. Yeah. Wait, no, I should have read the dialogue. I should have read the dialogue.
それがこの結界の中におけるルールなの。結界は必ずその範囲内で術者に有利な法則を付与するという本質を持つの。そこでのルールさえ理解してしまえば影響は最小限に抑えられるはずよ。結界中に呼びかけの声が響き渡っている。きっと精神への干渉ね。この声に惑わされて振り返ればどんなひどい目に遭うかわからない。ならその声さえ聞かなければこんな結界どうってことないわ。さあ、それじゃ魔術で BGM を切り替えましょうか。リクエストは？
A BGM switching spell. It can do that?
簡単よ。
I don't remember that one from
かつ
Fate.
てとある偉人が
But
こう
wait,
言った。
we play,
音楽は
we
この世
play,
に
we
初
jam
め
out
て生まれた
to
魔法。
back music on the Stellaron, so like shouldn't that be
魔術だ
our
って。
thing here? I mean, look. Let me give me something hype. Let's rock.
ノリのいい曲ってこと？体が勝手に動き出すような。オーケー。この戦場が私たちのステージよ。振り返って。ダメ。振り返ったら死人が出ます。でもやはり振り返って。キャストリス、霊樹に屈してはいけません。助けてください。どうすればいいのでしょう。
Okay, I'm switching back to English now. I think Castorice should be voiced, right? Wait. Do I not get my options menu? Oh, I don't get my options menu. Then I guess I'm doing the rest of this in Japanese then. Yeah, they took away my menu. I can't change my voice, my dub anymore.
花の海。
Oh wait. Here. Okay, I want to see the blinks furiously. It's just a materialization of the caster's inner landscape, a reality marble. I know there's.
And I know you want to use the treasures to get back into the Phantasmoon games. You've been plotting against her this whole time. Earlier, you intentionally lured Goldie to her, hoping that they'd kill each other off. Right.
You're a master detective indeed. Then you should also know she's powerful enough to steamroll the Holy Grail War overnight. Why risk declaring war on her just to turn me?
Even goddesses have weaknesses. The fact that you accepted the invitation to come here is proof of that. Even with an imaginated body granted by the Holy Grail, the wish power of this land can only sustain her for 7 days. In other words, if you and I join forces, slaying a goddess is not a pipe dream.
Wait. Oh, wait. So, Ishtar can only be sustained for 7 days. Even goddess with prevent you. Why risk defense? Wait, what's Asheville? I still don't understand. What's Asheville's game here?
I can't laugh yet. I've got to hold it in. But if this works out, I can get rid of anybody who stands in my way, be it goddess or detective. Everything is going exactly as planned. I'll be the heroine of the new world.
I can see her entire inner monologue. Is she completely oblivious? A fool in every sense of
I see
the
why
word.
you try not to laugh.
But no matter, she's merely bait. So she's welcome
Wait.
to drown in her delusions. At this rate.
Wait, but Asheville, you're literally saying your thoughts out loud. What do you mean? What do you mean, Asheville?
Clearly should be me. So why does it feel like I'm getting 0 screen time?
What is happening? Nobody move. Your shady deal ends here.
Finally! You've finally fallen into our trap!
Ah, this is your trap. What's going on? Master, we've been set up. I'm gonna go with
Everyone looks
what's
so
going on?
confused. Oh. That's on me. Forgot to warn you all before setting you
Wait,
up.
is 1
Come
week...
now, Miss Streamer. The person you plan to backstab has arrived. It's time to prove your strength.
1 week is the master, right? Why does Asheville seem like he's in charge?
Sit back and watch us fight.
Or is Asheville the master? No, Asheville's gotta be the master, right? Because Green was saying like he doesn't sense any servant power from him.
The winner of this Holy Grail War is me, the Great Sparksy. All you losers, get ready to be wiped out by Ryder's Reality Marble and die a miserable death. Say your line, Sparklet. The audience is watching.
Oh, here it comes, here it comes!
Enter dormant sleep in my embrace. Sink into muddy death amidst fresh flowers. This is my noble phantasm, flower for Thanatos. Ha! Ha 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 ha!
Okay, the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure Castorice hasn't said
Your stream has
things
already been taken down by the
just as dramatic.
The fantasy
in
and
Amphorius,
games are
for
on.
real.
So, this Holy Grail War.
Like, I feel like she's definitely said things just as, like, poetic and dramatic. Castorice, oh, here we go. Castorice, blink if you've been kidnapped. Miss Ryder, you don't actually want to fight, do you? Please do as Audire says.
Oh.
Wait, that's 2 command spells now. Oh, of course, we gotta fight her dragon mode.
Underleveled. Sorry.
Now, I mean, it's actually because they don't have a boss version for the complete form. So we always gotta be an excuse for why we only ever get the incomplete dragon. Underleveled Castorice. Is it good? So much energy. Oh, I should have used this first, but I'm so unoptimized. I don't think it matters though. Oh, god damn it. I don't know. I don't have enough energy. I'm so sad. Didn't see the fight have been so funny. And the fight starts with it. Yeah.
The battle is so intense. How could I rob my sparks heads of this kind of fun?
But the stream's been cut.
They can always watch a VOD.
Oh.
True. What? Are you actually recording? Are you sure? What did you avoid? You're not a dog or a wolf. What the fuck? Sparksy, what are you making Castorice do? Okay, I think I gotta get a Babylon here. She's not a wolf, she's a flea? Oh, she's a Ah, right.
That's my weakness. Quick, destroy it.
Oh, the final boss
Hit
needs to
me?
stay in character. We can't have you handing out intel to the hero now, can we?
Wait, where? She is not the final boss.
Got it.
Oh my god, she sounds so weak and pathetic. Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. She's so cute. She could die. She is so cute. It is so cute. And those awful. Damn.
By the command spell, I order you. Unleash your noble phantasm at 200%.
What? That's all 3 command spells. You're not gonna be able to control.
I can feel the power surging through.
If you use all 3 of your command spells in Fate, you lose control of your servant. So, like, Castorice would need to fight. Oh, wait, I guess she's still under the effects of the. So, basically, if Castorice survives this fight, she wouldn't need to keep fighting, obeying Sparksy anymore. Less pressure, something like. What the fuck? Why are you here? They're the wrong color, what? Oh, we finally meet her. We finally meet
Mr. One,
Evil Reen.
run.
You've got to be kidding. Our screen time is over?
Chuck, are you? Does he have like the mind of a 6-year-old? Archer, deal with that detective and the counterfeit saint. Wait, 1 week is the counterfeit thing? Who is One Week? What is he doing? As for that false believer, strip her bare and confiscate her garments. Oh my god, are we getting naked Sparksy?
There's 2 goddesses?
So, you are the archer duo corresponding to that Holy Grail war? Have you just figured it out? I started off using that rabbit girl as bait to seize all the treasures and eliminate a few masters along the way. Who would have thought she'd reel in such a large catch? Who are you? You look like me. And why is Archer on your side? Have you forgotten your gift so quickly? Yeah, you're the evil earrings. A fragment of my divine consciousness had been dwelling within that earring all along, waiting for the perfect moment to descend. Myth is the oldest form of fiction. Gods endure forever in this, always responding to wishes. How fitting for this land rooted in imagination. Past aeons, this place is overflowing with treasures even I've never seen. Elation and beauty especially suit me well. What the goddess wants, the goddess gets. Although this world lacks magical energy, I can maintain my divine spirit if I convert faith into wish power. While I was contemplating how to start my religion and conquer the cosmos, an incredibly devout believer made an unexpected appearance. Is she talking about... Wait, who is she talking about? You're quite the jester, aren't you? I'm starting to like you. She means me. Yeah, obviously. What? Why is she 2 of them? Like, if she's possessing her body, why is she 2 of them? This absurd development is practically mocking me. The so-called flawless countermeasure fundamentally impossible in a world that completely projects magecraft. Correct, it was you driven into a corner. Subconsciously, you prayed to be stronger, to be more perfect, as if you would be able, then you would be able to escape your predicament. Thanks to you, and a new imagine named Reen Toast. Oh, this Reen is an imagine? A cold and wait, no. Oh no, the Ishtar is an imagine that she possessed. I'm here to answer your wish. Within 7 days, I shall make Rin Tosaka a being that stands above all others, starting with becoming a deity and ruling over plain Arcadia. Finland L. It's a pity. I haven't quite decided whether to have you follow the beauty, the elation, or simply carve out a new path called Tosaka. Being a goddess, some work, huh? Hold on. So the one who attacked me on the rooftop earlier, it wasn't Goldie, it was you? It's too late for that realization. My rituals have already spread across plain Arcadia. If I so wish, I can claim the wish power permeating this land at any moment. Hand over the Holy Grail and put an end to this farce.
I will not allow such a thing to happen.
Yeah, Castorice is still alive.
Castorice, the demigod of death.
Yes, finally! She gets to say her own cool lines.
Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their muddy deaths.
You seek your own demise.
This isn't the first time I have faced death. I finally understand its meaning. I am no longer
yeah.
afraid.
It's actually like the 33rd millionth time. It's 3 against 1. I'm no servant, but I know my way around Magecraft battle. Truce or a fight to the bitter end. Your choice. I'll let you off this time, but I can't promise things won't get ugly this next time. Sometime later. Impressive, Miss Tosaka. You actually made a goddess back down with sheer intimidation. I'm a bit surprised myself. In any case, let's take stock of the situation. First, the detective deduced that the true culprit wasn't Sparksy, but Ishtar hiding behind her. That's why he feigned betrayal, to try and win Sparksy over. Second, in order to win the war for herself, Sparksy wanted to incite the detective to fight the goddess and thus agreed to meet with him. Third, each harboring their own motives, the two decided to work together, using their medium as a trap to lure the goddess out. Too bad both of those idiots mistook me for the goddess. They never thought that there could be another me in this world. Though to be fair, neither did I. None of them noticed that they have different eye colors.
Easy now, easy. Home turf advantage? I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve. Here, the elixir of youth. Please, take it and forgive me. This elixir is the real deal, but I have a feeling using it to extend my life would bring some serious bad karma. So I haven't dared to touch a single drop.
You're surprisingly principled about this sort of thing. What about your master? He doesn't strike me as the type to resist
Anyone
temptation.
with eyes can see he doesn't have a single good intention. It would only be a matter of
Elixir
time
of
before he
Youth
shows
doesn't
his
seem
true
all that
colors.
magical. Yeah, mommy, I doubt it's actually Elixir of Youth.
So I took the initiative to dissolve our contract. Without his imaginated body, he probably reverted back to a halo. That guy was definitely interested in the elixir. He said, I finally thought of the right way to fly with my ear wings. I want to go back to when I was a kid and try it out.
Okay. I remember one
he
week
won't
being a
get the
little
chance
childish. I
now.
don't remember him being like this.
You're welcome.
I still don't understand, like, why he's here.
We lured out the true culprit and figured out what she's up to.
Hand over the Holy Grail and put an end to the farce. But she's a goddess nonetheless. Even if she hasn't recovered her soul strength, it might be at a disadvantage when outnumbered. Taking out a mere servant will be child's play for her, let alone a master. Speaking of which, she seems remarkably interested in that Holy Grail of yours. I don't know, I feel like Gilgamesh is... I feel like Gilgamesh probably be a match for Ishtar. Holy Grail is no longer a witch-granting chalice, so what does she want with it? Is it possible that, like you, what she wants isn't the Grail itself, but the magical energy inside? I mean, she wants to break free from the constraints of wish power and forge a true divine body for herself?
She left a
Spot on.
challenge. We are to hand over the Holy Grail at the Star Rail Fest before the 7th day. Otherwise, she'll start the ritual and take the Holy Grail herself.
Now we're in real trouble. It's not my first time slaying a god. At this point, we have no choice but to face her head on. I never thought I'd get dragged into the eye of the storm like this with Archer on the opposing side. Oh, the people to end up in this kind of drama. Fate has a twisted sense of irony. As his master, you should have plenty of experience with this. It's not the same. More precisely, there's a fundamental difference. Bystanders always see things more clearly than those involved, but only someone who has personally experienced both sides can understand the truly complex issues at play. What are you talking about? I do love a good tragic backstory. Tell me everything. I will. It's a story about Archer and me. A story of reality and ideas. Oh, I guess this is the Unlimited Blade Works collab. Everyone, pull yourselves together. We are going to be very busy from here on out. I swear in the honor of the Tosaka family, I will do everything I can to bring this event to a satisfactory end. I will defeat her, both the goddess and this perfect version of myself. There's a Tosaka I know. My head feels much clearer. I can feel my connection to this land growing stronger. As I am now, perhaps I can turn the memories of the past into the strength to move forward. Is she imagining another archer? Can she do that? Is that legal? Oh, it's just a memory. Impressive. You captured that overworked space of his perfectly. I'll take that as a compliment. It would be a waste. Oops. Archer joins. Wait. Did she actually just summon an archer? I've had major developments. We need to get our thoughts in order. First of all, the most jaw-dropping revelation that Audire and I were actually unlucky saps who were excluded from the Holy Grail War right from the start. The true archer master turned out to be another me possessed by a goddess. After a whole lot of chaos, we recovered Sparksy's false attendant's writings. This also means she isn't Mr. Castorice's true master. Oh! Oh! So she really was kidnapped. We have a detective to thank for this. Turns out he's also one of the servants, the counterpart to the King of Heroes, Gilgamesh. Knowing that guy was also excluded makes me feel a little better. Ah. Wait, okay. Cause the dagger that Ishtar stabs Sparkle with is called Rule Breaker, which allows you to break contracts. And in the game, in the visual novel, this is used to like to break Saber's contract and then force her to make a contract with someone else. So that actually explains. So that kind of may explain how Sparksy is like able to take control of Castorice. Now that we've taken out my accomplice, we can both deal with the true culprit, the goddess Ishtar. We still haven't met the Saber team. Okay, 125 shield, what's in there? 50 shield. I don't want this. It's one extra turn after the end. Oh, this was good though. I feel like I haven't been using the slate very often. The Red Devil from Venus. Our poor nameless servant, forced to obey through threats and bribery.
It's still early. Where to now?
I am the bone of my sword, steel is my blood and glass. What? I have crossed 1,000 battlefields, unknown to losses. No one would to victories. But tug with me, what exactly is justice? Cut it already, that joke's gonna get you in trouble. No, it's only a name that's easy to understand. The so-called champion of justice is just a pipe dream for those who can't adapt to human society. There are no villains to begin with, there'd be no need for a champion of justice. But if villains do exist, it's only because there are those who lament the world doesn't bend to their will, pathetically beckoning for a champion of justice to come save them. In any case, the so-called champion of justice is just another name for human weakness. Trailblazer, I wish I'd never become a hero. They got the fate style writing down. A blind card. Archer can generate and go. Oh, okay. These are conceptual mystic codes. Copy the effect. Okay, so I can get it. Oh, this takes form? I didn't realize that. That's terrible. You spend all your magical energy and then you just get an extra turn? That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't want this card. Okay, well, Archer's been in the game for a while. We don't need to do that one at 0. Or at normal speed. We've seen that one before. Oh, this would be pointless now. Oh, one card instead of a match. Oh, well... Okay, if I get the 2 turns card, that would be really good here. I did not. I feel I'm not maximizing... I'm definitely not maximizing the traceability very well. Oh, the fake is also... The trace card is weaker too. That makes sense. Oh, wait. But that just do a ton of damage. Yeah, still close. A trace? The effect of true trace. Wait. The trace cards are free though. Oh, but this is the one... It doesn't use them. Okay. Okay, I think I see how to use this. Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see. So we get trace. We trace that. We trace that. Okay, and then we get to... Okay, so that so that also works on Broken Phantasm. And I know we're not doing any damage, but I don't know why we're not doing any damage. But at least I understand the combo now. Oh, I should have done that way sooner. Oh, I don't think...
I am unlimited.
That's a card you want to use first, but you also... I don't think there's any point in, like, tracing it. So that's awkward. Heck, obtain no Phantasm. Okay. Tune of it. I don't want this. I haven't needed a shield. I haven't needed a shield yet. Look, I don't... I don't need defense, I just need damage. We have to fight a furbo! The treasure's all shiny and gold. Will be auctioned all off on the black market. I'll definitely fetch a pretty penny. Then I'll buy out the whole newspaper and make both presidents and all furbos work for me and become a butt furbo. A furbo's never have to lift a paw. A fur... Wait. You, when did you get here? Looks like someone's itching for a beating. Threatening me won't work. I won't hand the treasure over to you. The things they do to get out of debt. I don't think they even... Wait. Oh. There wasn't even a fight. We just instantly win. Okay. I'm gonna switch this up. I'm never dreaming of... Yeah, we pulled the employment card on her. And then... Oh, hi, Grewicki. How are you? Okay, this one's gonna be a fight. Cersei's Megatron. Wait. Cersei has a Mechatron? Telling me Mechatron's only day ever Mechatron. Telling proof here is light paws. This transformation potion is completely useless. No one's ever gonna love me. Aw, forever alone. I'm gonna turn you. No, turn every couple in Anarchadia into Mechatrons. Who's Cersei? Also, Mechatrons aren't actually robots, they're... Ugh. This is a good one. No, I don't want to use that yet. I love that you just hit each other. Here.
I am the bone of my soul.
Oh, why is a single target? I guess, because Archer is Hunt Path, you know, that kind of makes sense. Understand why they're punching each other, but I guess I'm not gonna complain. Oh, I don't want to heal first. No, I can't do anything. Because I used all my magical energy on it. Oh, my case. still feel like it's super situational, but it doesn't seem completely useless. Gains 1 magical energy, cost 1 magical energy. Okay. Hey. I think the ultimate attack be hitting them all, but of course can't flame it. Yeah. I ever think about the trouble. That's it. What do I want to trace here? Field bomb. Not only enemy targets transform and attack each other on the next turn. That might be good. I want to replace that. Where's that? I want to replace this. Can I replace that? Yes, I can replace that. Okay. I'm replacing that. At this rate, wouldn't I become a god tier loser? No, let me face away. I'll never allow future generations to remember me like this. Ouch. Apparently, when the Mechatron enters their boss state, taking damage immediately advances them and has a 50% chance to hit one of their adjacent allies. Apparently, you hit them with the... Oh. Argenti, why are you here? I mean, Argenti just shows up wherever. We're here. I hope you haven't gone far.
Maiden as passionate as a red rose. We meet again. And dear friend, it has been far too long. Though only 20 minutes have passed, I sincerely hope you have found your most precious treasure.
He's Argenti, a knight of beauty. He's Tristan, a knight of the round table. Me when I spread misinformation.
I am but a passing knight of beauty. Argenti. What an honor to cross paths with you again. Ah,
again, but we've never met.
So you must be the evil doppelganger she spoke of.
She got the Argenti got bamboozled.
However, I find such a vow lacks beauty, so permit me to provide you with the latest version. I entreat you to a duel of chivalry. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, you must agree to withdraw from this imaginary Holy Grail war and acknowledge that Audire, the beauty, is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Okay, start.
Forgive me. Actions speak louder than words. And I happen to be a man of few words.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that is perfect. Get that at the start. So get a permanent 18% damage bonus. Oh, I see. Is it? Oh no. Wait. This is the deck, right? Oh, so it's any two cards, choice cards that you've used before. Oh, I see.
Bear witness.
Frames that draw one card and set the magical energy required towards it. Alright. Oh, I should have used this earlier. Let's see how much damage they do to each other. That's actually a lot of good. That's a lot of damage actually for one card. I feel like. And not as much damage as Gale Wolf does.
I am the unlimited. Blade works.
I'm just spamming cards at this point because why not? I can apparently. He finally got 3 stars at King. Nice. My Finon team has been carrying me through AA. And my E2 Finon with Cyrene and Saridra have been like, for like the last 3 anomaly arbitrations have been like the only team that couldn't clear it at 3 stars. But nice. What team were you using, Wellblade? Oh, thank you for the first time chat, by the way. Did I introduce myself? I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. Oh. There's no point using that twice. That was. Oh, and I. Because since I did that, I actually don't want the enemies to die. Like, okay, he's still alive. I'm ending my turn now, before that guy dies, so we can attack each other. And that's... I was hoping they would all attack Garganti. I guess it makes sense. There is no particular reason why they would all attack Garganti. Of course they would attack... Okay, okay. Oh wait, no, they only attack whoever's next to them. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's good to use when there's 3 enemies, but not when there's 5. Because apparently the ones at the ends will attack the guys in the middle, and then Argenti won't get attacked at all. Oh my gosh, there's so much nuance here. E6 S5 Saber? Oh my god, you went hard on the collab. You a big fan of the Faith? A5, oh yeah, I'm getting by with just an E2 Vinod. I don't feel so bad now. I was getting like a little embarrassed. Like, yeah, you know, I wailed a little bit for my boyfriend on. Not really free to play, but if you can have an E6 as 5, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad about that anymore.
Such beauty! I admit defeat.
That was tough. Sure you're not a servant?
Worthy of such praise. I have yet to fully grasp the ultimate meaning of beauty. Thanks to you two, I am now certain.
I had 400 pulls for Saber when she dropped this. Got like $300 over like 6 months. Oh my god. You know how many copies of Saber I have? 0.
She does not hail
I
from
haven't
this
even pulled
universe.
for her.
She too follows the way of the beauty.
Oh my god. How did you become Ishtar's follower? Miss Argenti, I'm afraid she lied to you. She wants to use all of Planet Arcadia as a sacrifice for her ascension. We have to stop her.
Almost word for word.
Huh?
I respect differing ideas, including the ambition to ascend the throne of beauty. However, her plan did indeed sound perilous, so I challenged her to a duel. But after that elegant, magnificent, and daring contest, we cleared up our misunderstanding. She is only fulfilling the wishes of a girl named Rin Tosaka, and helping her find her most precious object.
If I'm the girl named Rin Tosaka.
The evil doppelganger is someone else?
Just trying to use her to do her dirty work. Don't you see that she tricked you?
And confusion arising from her desire to help another were utterly sincere.
Oh my god, he's such a bimbo.
For you, she has given everything. As a knight of beauty, I can promise you, she is a true manifestation.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. 'Tis but a flesh wound, yes. I like the BS are getting money related but sometimes do conversation from character.
As the defeated.
Oh, they are?
Holding the code of chivalry means I can no longer fight for either of you. But hear me. Your conflict need not end in death. For your
Impulse
souls
are great.
equally beautiful.
I skipped like every banner from the day the first banner was announced. Oh my god.
So heavy-hearted. Let us
Then I get
consider this
because
a
you're my
simple
archer team, do you better?
well-wishing between travelers. For the enduring
You-
beauty of this cosmos. Farewell.
You know, I'm gonna admit,
As a red rose.
most people who I know who are fans of Faye are usually not big fans of classic Saber, like your basic Bob Saber. But there's so many other characters in Faye with like, I'm happy how has way more personality. I've been playing FGO for 3 years now. I think I've been not playing FGO for about 3 years. Like, I quit it about 3 years ago. He said, Ishtar looking for a most precious thing. That must be the holy grail we have. Seems she isn't as certain of victory as she acts. Phew, that's a relief. Well, sure, bye. Let's continue our adventure, Audire. But right now, maybe we can slow down a bit. Look, a text message. You mean Ryder? Oh, true. True, it's an unlimited... Technically, it's like an unlimited Bladeworks collab, so I guess Ryder's not in here. Medea. I assume you mean like Ryder Medea. Miss Audire, are you with Miss Tosaka? If possible, I'd like you to ask me to meet me at Perlix Tower later. There's something I want to tell you. About that battle earlier, please do come. It's so nice to see Amphoria's characters outside of Amphoria's, even if she's only a servant. My mentor has a real weakness for this stuff. I plan to buy gifts before leaving, but I guess we're doing this right. Wait, who's your mentor? Oh, but I forget the name of the begins with the Z. The guy who like swaps words. Swaps words.
You're being too loud.
Speak a ghost? Wait. Is Castorice as... Oh my god, it's wheelchair. It's the wheelchair sister.
Sorry, we were
I did not think we'd actually be seeing the wheelchair back.
This helm of invisibility works a little too well.
Alexia, that was her name. Ah, you give us a scare. Your treasure really does have a connection, quite the connection to the underworld. I didn't think we'd hear a sister drink. And this
my
is...
sister Polixia. She's my master now.
Now?
We wanted to see
Wait, how is Polixia here?
you in person.
Thanks.
If it weren't for wish power,
Like...
if you hadn't come to this world, if the Holy Grail hadn't turned the memory of an eternal page into reality...
Wait, oh... So that's... Okay, so that's actually canon. The Holy Grail summoned them from... As I... Oh my god, what is the name? What is the name of Cyrene's book? What is the name? What is... I forget. What is the name of Cyrene's book? I'm so glad to see you again. As I've written. Oh my god, I couldn't remember. As I've written. Oh my god. They actually brought As I've Written back to life. So it's like... They actually summoned them from As I've Written.
Enjoy city life. Unfortunately,
I guess Castorice doesn't have the kills everything debuff anymore.
She used the false attendant's writings to forge a new contract with me, leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you. But she didn't hurt us, or do anything else out of line. If we don't count that earlier transformation.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I guess this counts as a unique experience of modern life. At least we learned how to order takeout.
Castor even fast-tracked her
learned how to
car and
order
motorcycle
takeout.
license exams yesterday, though she was forced to do it.
Wait. Castorice on a motorcycle? Then piloting a mech shouldn't be a problem either.
Can I do that? I mean, you flatter me. We had many other strange encounters too. When we get back to an eternal page, it'd probably take 3 days and 3 nights straight to tell folks about what happened.
It'd take a whole day just to compare the combat power of Nikador and Magimech.
Oh, you're too... You're quite interested in
we
Megatrons.
invited you here because we wanted to pick out a thank you gift and see the mechs up close. But we ended up getting completely absorbed in it. The sugar-coated bullets of modern society are truly terrifying.
If you don't mind, would you like to pick your own gift? It might ruin the surprise, but finding something you both like is still a win.
Let's call it my treat. Where'd you get the money? Actually, yeah, where did you get the money?
I get a cut from my live streams. It's not much, but it's enough for a couple of model kits.
Why, you... Castorize, what do you mean? You've only been streaming for like a day. Actually, no, you've been streaming for 2 days.
You're the ones who helped us.
Why does her sister sound like Asuna? I had never watched SIO's English dub, so... Wait, I've seen Heaven... Sorry, I forgot to catch up on chat. I've seen Heaven's Feel and Medusa is my favorite servant. Worm guy is Zoken Mato. Oh yeah, we know that. She did debut with one of the top streamers in the world. Okay, but it's like... It takes like a minimum of like 5 days just to get monetized on Twitch. I forget. No, it's not 5 days. There's a certain number of... You need like at least 3 streams with like a certain number of hours. So basically, what I'm hearing is that playing Arcadia is it's way easier to get streamer monetized than playing Arcadia. That's what I'm hearing here. I'm the host after all.
This universe, and I can't exactly let my guests foot the bill. Tonight's tab is on me.
Well, then I'd be happy to oblige.
Polixia? Castorice, which is better? The perfect destruction engine or the super articulated Glamoth Iron Cavalry? Neither. They're both too expensive.
I can pay with my good looks.
Castorice, she said it's okay. Still no.
I wouldn't have guessed. I thought they had more traditional hobbies like Sakura. Ooh, Sakura. Oh, we don't want to get into that. I asked, well, how much of it too? I have a younger sister too. Yeah! And it doesn't do well for her. You really are a lot like Castorice and her sister.
Let's go with this one. What do you think? Castorice? Are you okay? Yes, don't worry. We still have time. Let's walk around a bit more.
Hi, JJ again. Oh, we got our redeem. Alright, let me pause. Yeah, I feel like the second one was pretty good.
On runner casting techniques over there. I want to see.
Wanna buy it, but I gotta eat next month.
It's so beautiful. Is this the charm of industrialization?
Oh my god, they're so cute. Aren't you gonna pick something? I already picked mine when you weren't looking. I never understood the appeal of these toys, but seeing them in real life of a soul imbued by wish power. I guess anyone curious about the world will be drawn to them. Oh yeah.
Amazing.
It's so nice to see Amphoria's characters like happy.
Guess it's a trade secret.
Allow me to expose Perlex's trade
The
secret.
answer is transference.
Ezra, isn't it a concept from psychoanalysis?
It sounds quite
Look at a trailblazer trying to pretend we know what we do, or what to know what we're talking about. It's actually quite simple. For example, wait. Yela Polixia?
Family. Of course. Polixia is my dearest sister.
Imagine a girl who looks just like her. You would transfer your feelings for your sister onto her and treat her as you would the real Polixia. This transference is unconscious. Regardless of unconscious mind, people are driven by their subconscious. When an individual projects their feelings or personality onto a similar person B, that's transfers.
Ah, so you mean Mechatrons can move because people have seen similar things before?
No, it's because humanity wants to see similar things that Mechatrons are given life. The essence of imagenesis is simply the reality people wish to make real.
Oh, that's amazing! I totally get it. So, in the end, what makes Mechatrons move?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, I don't.
Alex didn't tell me.
I knew it. Look at us pretending that we knew what we were talking about. Thanks to you, a new imaginary named Rintil took up her and pain Arcadia.
Are you thinking about Ishtar? On that matter, I have some thoughts I could share. Maybe the problem isn't as complicated as you think.
Hold on. Let's check out first, then we'll talk business.
Agreed.
Pay or use a smarter way to pay? What do you mean use a smarter way to pay? Are we Castorice, what did you
My
pick?
sister and I chose.
What do you mean use a smarter way to pay? Are we using Klarna? Are we fucking Klarnaing this shit?
This cosmos.
We own like 5% of a planet and we're using Klarna to pay for gift shop items?
I'd like to give it to Miss Tosaka as well.
We're using pay in 4 for our burrito? When it comes to picking a gift that represents the trailblazing Audire, this is definitely the best choice. Hey, with looks like trailblazer, Audire would give it to a gift from both of us, would you mind? You have 2 other real sisters here.
Two King Pom Pom Alloy Armor 999s. How would you like to
The
pay?
dividends aren't for another quarter. It's been a fucking year since Penacony. Make up an employee idea.
This employee ID.
Racking your brain. He's kept looking numbers. He could remember it to something or something. Employee. Is this? Wait.
Madame Pearl's employee ID?
Well, it is their first time visiting our cosmos. It's so
Wait,
proper
what?
that gifts be given in the name of the
Wait,
IPC.
we're actually just committing identity theft.
We still have more touring to do, so
We're not even Klarnaing this shit. We're just
to the
committing identity theft.
Run! It's all arranged, huh? Where'd they go?
Oh my god, that voice is not what I expected from that character model. Now, this is the true power of the Lady Forklift. What do you mean the Lady Forklift? Did we just make a disabled joke? Are we making fun of her wheelchair?
Maybe we'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War.
That's the meaning of the journey. By you two want, part with your meaningful souvenirs from the journey and give them to me. Why?
Is the same as yours. This memento is more precious to the other person than it is to me.
After all, this is your first time in this cosmos, right?
Deeper reasons. I know. That's Miss Tosaka's secret. Let's set that aside for now. Right now, we have no option but to defeat Ishtar. Otherwise, Miss Tosaka won't be able to continue her journey.
It's a funny coincidence I landed with Triso's Hero's Adventures as I've written.
Actually, that's exactly why we are here. We will help Miss Tosaka defeat her.
But this all my methods meant to slay Titans be enough to kill a Mesopotamian deity.
Perhaps you missed it, Miss Tosaka. I never said kill. I said defeat.
Oh my gosh, Castorice, the pacifist.
That's right. Be it Titans or gods, humans are nothing to them. The odds of ants slaying a behemoth are incredibly slim.
But if they can create their own rules, even ants have countless ways to win.
That's how the epics of humanity are all written too.
We must create a Holy Grail war especially for you, Miss Tosaka.
Is this something we can just whip up on the spot? Wait, is this feels like strange fate, where it's a Holy Grail war within a Holy Grail war. I may be saying this just because I've been watching Strange Fake recently. Here comes the sister's hot-blooded combo attack.
While I was stuck as Sparksy's servant, I learned a lot of Fuyuki City's secrets from that archer. I finally understand how the Holy Grail War really works. You could say it's the only viable strategy we have left.
Archer is not like he's exactly thrilled to risk his neck for the goddess either. That's good news. Still a pretty Holy Grail war, especially for me. I get it. You want me to absorb the magical energy in the Holy Grail before Ishtar can, cutting her off at the source. And the ceremony for the Grail we have is already done. I don't think we can host another one.
You don't need to worry about that, Miss Tosaka. Because in this Imagine Holy Grail War, there are actually 2 Grails.
Like, wait, what is this? 2 Grails? Unexpected, it makes perfect sense. What makes sense about that?
We all know. You're going to be surprised when you see them.
Is it Gilgamesh?
We don't know exactly where they are right now, but that master and servant duo will definitely be a huge help to you, Miss Tosaka.
At this point, only one crucial question remains. Miss
The Black's wheelchair is kind of faded out a little. I mean, he has been in it for like 1,000 years.
Continue your journey.
They might still have other options. There might be plenty of other options. I just swore I'd bring this event to a satisfactory end. At this point, wouldn't I be a laughingstock to you great heroes if I back down now just because I heard there's a cost? If I lose something, I'll just find a way to get it back. Believe me, I won't lose anything in the end, is how I made it this far. Rest assured, I've been prepared for this since the moment I started the journey.
Miss Tosaka, you needn't be so heavy-hearted. You can leave it to us to defeat the goddess. After all, even mountains of gold and silver can't compare to the weight of 2 souls, can they?
Are you planning to throw your imaginated body straight to the Grail to convert them into— No! Wait, what do you— why? No, wait, no, wait, what do you mean they're sacrificing themselves? No, no.
The power of a goddess is a bit more intense than I imagined. Just stalling her for a little while nearly drained everything we had. I really wanted to finish this Plain Arcadia journey with you. But we can still keep you company as you go on, just in a different form. My sister and I have already made up our minds. After all, these imaginated bodies were just accidental miracles to begin with. We're really, really happy that we could go on this sightseeing tour full of surprises and have so many of our wishes granted all at once. At the end of this journey, there could be nothing better than sharing our joy with Miss Tosaka and the Trailblazer. Besides, everyone back in As I've Written is still waiting to hear this brand new adventure story we wrote with you. Shouldn't keep them waiting, right?
Every Emporia's character, they always gotta do this. Even when they show up, they gotta show up and like sacrifice themselves to save the world. Every single fucking time. God damn it.
They forget that before any of that, we exist first and foremost as humans. We're bound to lose things along our journey, but those bonds don't just vanish. The blessing of death stripped me of all my bonds the moment I was born. But with the help of all the flame chasers,
They're the guys in and as we've written, actually alive inside the book?
And everyone else back
Apparently, yes.
I was destined
This
to
gets
lay
into
down my
like some
life to chase
weird,
the flames. But it wasn't until the very end
Honkai cosmology stuff where like information and ideas, like idea space or like information space is like actually a real place. So like, kind of like how like the memo keepers are like mimetic beings. It is possible to exist purely as information.
Precious treasures life has given me.
So apparently Amphorius,
I want to pass them on to you.
or the Amphorius of As I've Written actually exists. Like it's actually a real place. Just not in physical reality, but in like information space.
Shining forever and always.
I guess in I guess in Star Rail they call it the realm of ideas, or what else do they call it? No. In Honkai Impact they call it the realm of ideas, and here they call it the memory zone. They had to hit us with the emotional moment in this otherwise just ridiculous event. The truth we were given was Hades' helm of invisibility, arguably the perfect item for two sisters who had no part in the conflict. It's a shame we were blackmailed into being sparked to the accomplice who was herself an accomplice. The day of the final battle drew drawing near, but I'm absolutely certain that the final victory will be ours. Cannot draw this card. Why would I want this? I'm gonna get rid of this because Aha's fun, but that's like hard to use. Like, why would I want a card that I can't draw? Like, it's its only effect. Morning, my trailblazer. This is best for you. If you're awake, please come to the rooftop of Graphy Academy where we first met. A surprise awaits. Huh? Where is it? Where is it? Is that some kind of secret weapon? Is it an accessory you lost? Is that your secret money stash? I'm not such a quest. The Tosaka's family magecraft with conversion against born magic and gemstones, you know, like dissipate the magecraft or attack, you know, like the airbag in cars? That's a weird analogy. X7 PDG. Hello. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the first time chat. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. I'm gonna destroy the gemstone. I can't be using the mystic code. To make her deck more small and cycle faster. I had that thought, but is that like really worth it? Is there like such a dearth of good cards that I actually want fewer? Was it Ishtar? I mean, I'm not that familiar with card battlers. I have a friend who's like really into card battlers. As in magic, divinity has become her shackles. She wants to survive. She has even more wish power than regular imagination. An astronomical amount even. Until she picks it on even the smallest fraction of energy. This broken gemstone is proof that she's at the end of the road. More cards, more GABA, more fun. Yeah.
So this is the legendary sword.
Happy I've just... Is that her saber?
If I win, you let me have it.
is... No. His sword was forged to choose a king when its owner upholds what is right. It proves to be the perfect ruler. Its power shall truly live up to the name of a holy sword. Wait, that voice. If you were truly noble, you would naturally live up to this sword. Unfortunately, I do not plan on handing it over.
Well, you leave me no choice.
Wait, that foot? No, did they fucking break? Is that him? Is that my boy? A serpent in the school. Audire, let's check it out. No way, they did it. They brought back my boy. They brought back my boy. Oh, my voice. My voice did a thing there. No way. No fucking way. Let him be, yes, let him be happy, please. Let him be happy. For once, let him be happy. Investigate the commotion. He gets to go to high school. Give up. All that we covet and deem precious only appear beautiful because they are beyond our reach. Fools who bear great ambition and reach for things beyond the realm of mankind. What a pleasant surprise to find two here. Okay, there's Saber. Where's my boy? Alas, men do not mind just me. It's been a long time, Saber.
Naked man. Am I seeing things?
Oh my god, please step behind me, master. Wait, Phaidon is the master? This man, he may be problematic. There's no doubt about his immense strength. If you are here for gems and treasures, I'm ready to fight. I will defeat you head on. Wonderful, truly fitting of a woman who dares charm me. However, it is not yet time to leap into my arms. Hey, Whitehair, I order you to point your blade at me. Tell me, can one who bears the fire alone control its flames? Oh my god, it's him. Wait.
Your tactics are intriguing. Come again.
Oh my god, he sounds so happy. Go on, flee in defeat. Ah, master, hang on. Are we both servants this time? Are you Ishtar, or... Yes, she is. Is magical energy flowing through you, unlike Ishtar. Or are you really Reen? But how can this be? Saber, finally, a great servant Finally, a servant I can actually talk to. You seem a little different from the Saber I know. I feel the same about you. You're from a different world than the Reen I remember, aren't you? Even so, you're still the same Reen I know. Forgive me, we fought not long ago, so I'm still wary. What is going on over there? We're just like completely ignoring the fact that Gilgamesh and Phaidon are fighting. Like the two god tiers are fighting in the gym. Regardless, she does not plan on killing anyone. All she needs is the treasure. This is the first newest simulation he's had, and let's let this event go on forever. My master and I had clashing opinions on how to deal with Uruk's great goblet. We were forced to reach a conclusion through a duel.
Here I come, King of Heroes. Are you sure you have enough treasures left?
Wait, he stole Shiro's line. You just stole Shiro's line. So you're the owner of the other Holy Grail. Not hearing the Koga laugh. Yeah, when we ain't playing in English. Now we still have it. But the King of Heroes interrupted us before we could do anything. I would play in English for Phaidon. I don't regret playing in English to hear Phaidon again. I don't regret. It makes this makes it all worth it. You two caper. That was barely enough for me to break a sweat, but you have proven yourself. You belong in the Anphorian epics. Oh my god. That didn't take much for Phaidon to earn his respect. Speak your name. A noble name is worthy of a place in my mind.
Avides Elysiae. A good fight makes us friends, doesn't it?
I don't know, Gilgamesh doesn't like that word, friends. Over the ages, only one has had the help to be my friend, and no one can replace them. Be content serving me as your king as I rise up on your shoulders.
Why are half-naked men always ordering me around like this?
That's because you're a hero shouldering the weight of the world.
I'd know that sense of humor anywhere. Long time no see, my best partner.
Thoughts over? The Coldia Nook. King Justifar, such a fool. I'm here to retrieve the Great Goblet. To defeat a divine spirit, we must have weapons, warriors, and rewards, not a single one less. Oh my gosh. I would assume, wait, can Finon go God mode here? Our half-witted scheme that brings nothing but shame to the gods will be shattered soon. Let's have the war strategy meeting at the Old Wolf's office. Wait, who is the Old Wolf? We're going to war so soon, but there's still some days before the final battle. The path to victory is clear. Why shouldn't we finish this in one swift stroke? Right here, we wish to play the savior once more. Follow me, otherwise the glory shall be mine. After you two, as key pieces of the battle, you cannot refuse. I'll do my best.
I'll join you. Taking down a god? That's my forte. Say,
it is!
It seems we have something...
It is! So fucking second!
Shall we call it a truce for now?
Whatever world I am in, this sword shall always serve to save others. I'm glad to fight alongside you once more.
Another tough opponent, huh?
My day somewhere else, sneezing. Someone sneezing out there. Oh, it's too bad Gilgamesh can't meet my day. All sudden pairs of masters and servants, 14 heroes are here now. Heroes who will fight against the god have all assembled. Surprisingly, even the ever-frivolous king has also made a personal appearance. Who works Great Goblet? The king will hold a banquet with it and celebrate the final battle. Like, wait. We haven't gotten an explanation for why Gilgamesh is here. If he's not a servant, he's not a part of the war. He's just here. He's just here just because Gilgamesh does what he wants. Didn't think Finon and Saber. I didn't think Finon would be the master. Only a banquet of that. What in the world is thinking? Oh, we'll find out once we take a look. It would have been interesting to see like Saber as a master for once. Once the banquet ends, it'd probably be time for the final battle. Whether it's the final showdown, the pre-battle briefing, let's give it all of that. Like after Archer showed up, it didn't surprise me that Saber would show up. But I figured that Saber, I figured Saber would be Saber. I didn't figure that Finon would be here. It's just a bounded weight. It's just a bounded field, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Holy Grail. This appears at the Phantasmal Moon Courtyard, a forbidden area of the Phantasmal Moon games. It may not be as luxurious as my royal palace, but it's fairly elegant. The tree, in particular, suits me very well. I have no reason to grant you common folk the honor of wearing your king's true might, but I can make an exception to defeat that incompetent goddess. Come forth, join me in the glorious slaying of a god.
A feast before slaying a god. That Imperator immediately comes to mind.
Let me ask my... Wait, is it a plastic chair? I think it's a gold chair. Assuming I'll get to come of age. For not, there are non-alcoholic drinks.
I'll grab a drink.
Wait, who's he talking about? Marine? I mean, Trailblazer is 3 years old. If I'm at, itches our turn begins and we say, lucky I get all my turns, welcome to my world. I don't final fantasy, welcome aboard, thank you for the first time chat. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. How are you today?
An exquisite flavor. Though I can sense a
what the hell? Are you the alcohol whisperer? Certainly it is the fear of loss. Without the right amount of bitterness, treasures lose their value. Yeah, it's a solid gold chair, but in like the style of those like plastic lawn chairs. Elation, the foundation of all things, isn't that a name for it?
Legendary King of Heroes, do you fear loss too?
This concerns my heavy past. If I speak of it, I should bear this sin for the rest of your life. Bro, you wanna talk about having a heavy past to fucking fight on?
Many things on my shoulders. I'm all ears.
You wanna talk about having a heavy fucking past to my boy? To my boy here? Reckless fools who have no concept of sin, but I shall spoil the merrymaking, so listen closely. The union of loss and gain is the law. In the past, the gods were enforcers of the law. They controlled the balance of loss and gain, thus preserving their rule. However, the gods created humans. Unlike their creators, human desires knew no bounds. The worlds morphed to suit their desires. Of each time, they could even alter the rules of planets. The gods foresaw that the law they defended would one day be overturned as they came to experience the fear of loss.
Despite being gods, most of the titans of Amphorius chose to walk alongside.
Also, didn't he cause troubles in his past more than him being troubled?
Even the Eons are hardly hostile towards humans.
He was
However, they simply regard humans as ants.
He was more. He was about response. I mean, he genuinely, the gods genuinely like caused him a lot of trouble. But also, yeah, he was also a source of great trouble. The gods could not match the numbers of human desires, as they were forced to urge both and create shackles. No, what bound humans while embodying both perspectives. As long as they forsook their dignity, they could continue to rule over the law. That's the optimal loss and gain they could come up with.
They reached the same conclusion as the Theoros.
And thus a child of the gods was born with mixed blood and a heavy burden upon his shoulders. He was like a wedge cast down from the heaven by the gods, the wedge of the heavens, and that is my true nature. That may be so, but there are stories going around about this. How this child of the gods overthrew the gods with his dear friend. It is true that this body was crafted by the gods, but it is a separate matter from the being known as Gilgamesh. Once the wind gusted into the opening, my soul struggled awake. I began my life as me, since I decided to be a king. The land beneath my feet weighs deeply in my heart. As for the gods, why should I care for them?
I understand now why I've been strangely
Till the Fire Nation attacked.
From the moment we met. We walk the same path.
My destiny is far more complicated than you can fathom. Instructing my subjects, reveling in wealth, stranding alongside my friend, eliminating all evil that hinders the development of civilization.
We walk different paths indeed.
Certainly so. I am the king, and trivial matters such as those were handled in a blink of an eye. And I till another life returned to dust and soil. In common speech, that would mean death. It was my close friend, the only one who could stand on equal footing with me. Only then did I understand the need to more for death and period, even to be conscious of its existence. And in that moment, I was finally able to face my true nature. Can you comprehend this? From the very beginning, I was born with the god's fear of loss. That's enough for now. It was merely a short and amusing journey tinged with confusion. I think we're thinking about the same thing, Gilgamesh. Even the mighty Ishtar is scared of losing this hard-won imaginated life. It's why she used the Holy Grail to live it as a real god. It wouldn't be a Holy Grail war if we weren't fighting over the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail responds to wishes, so think carefully. What do the treasures you receive mean to you?
Gain. Does fear of loss also imply gain of desires? But your musings mean little to me.
That is how everyone should react when hearing a Fate philosophical segment. Maybe he's saying you should take paid leave and get some rest. I only have one wish this time, and that's to give it a while till I'm satisfied. That cowboy is bound to leap for joy if he sees his darling chalice. How shallow. As for you, officer, you must be here because there's some dark secrets to hide, but it's my duty as a king to keep spoilers from spilling out, so I won't force you to speak now. We received the Great Goblet. After the adventure of the Dream World, the great wish-granting chalice no longer matters much to me. I suppose it must mean something more to you. As things stand, you still wish to use the Great Goblet to summon your companions and reunite with them. Oh, of course that's what Finon would be wishing for. Upon learning your past, I was relieved to know you had your own wishes. However, since they don't come from your heart, from regret. In fact, they may be born from hatred of your past self who failed to achieve perfection in everything.
Just a little. You noticed all that?
Of course, my instinct skill is A-rank. You burned out everything to save the world, fighting for an impossible chance to survive. If the chance arises again, I sincerely hope that Emporus can embark on a life that is no longer so cruel. However, if you hesitate, the price will be unfathomably heavy.
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. In fact, this can be said of every journey taken as a human. Moving forward comes with loss. Staying rooted in the same spot might be a way of avoiding fears, but you will inevitably
people who complain about like Hoyoverse writing being too long and hard to understand when they encounter Fate writing. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for, something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all?
It's a lie to say I do not wish to meet them again. But if it's just a fleeting wish, light is a dream. That'll be too cruel.
But please don't beat yourself up over such thoughts. There's nothing wrong with wishing to show others a bright future. I can't agree with this perspective entirely now, but someone once said this to me. A path that can make more people smile, even if it means smiling and goodbye, will never be the wrong path. Archer! Exclamation mark. You seem to be pumped up for it. Any ideas? Mr. Castorice and Masaka were Heat Up Gilgamesh too? King of Heroes, if we channel magic energy into our goblet, can we rewrite Master Server designation and gather all command spells into a single body? Hey, you said magical energy, didn't you? Magical energy, that much power. It's meaningless to replicate another imaginary Holy Grail war. We're bound to the same rules. There's little chance for mortals to defeat a god. So we must dictate our own rules. One's advantageous to us if we get a true Holy Grail war belonging to the mages. I mean, mages are just a bunch of delusional lunatics trying to create a new order and overcome the gods. I agree, but as a elaborate or reclaim the magical energy you have now, if you channel the magical energy to the Holy Grail War ritual, you'll never be able to leave this cosmos. You can join us on the Express. I made up my mind. I learned from the myth of Ishtar in the underworld. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far, and I will walk with the same belief on this path ahead. Even if this path leads to hell, I will forge on. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Shallow, ignorant, foolish, absurd, but this obstinate declaration pleases me. Go on, follow me on this royal path. Take it and do as you please with this world. Wait, no, that's not way too violent, but we'll gladly receive the Holy Grail. After all, rules are made to be broken. Now it's time for the decisive piece in the battle. Audire's noble phantasm. To coming here, I have indeed lost a lot, however also gained plenty. Forming a contract with Audire, reuniting with former friends, foes, and my other self. Striving for a common goal with everyone, enjoying the journey we're on and the one we'll be embarking on. Most importantly, we managed to open our hearts despite knowing nothing about each other. As a dependable servant of mine, I wouldn't have made it this far alone.
Bond is our greatest weapon.
That seemed to hit Archer. It is my noble phantasm, my origin. It is proof of my trailblazing. Well, Archer's whole thing is that he basically fell into despair from saving the world by killing people over and over again. Like, he's Imagine Phynon, but like much smaller scale and also much less mentally strong. Although no one knows the truth, as long as it can be activated as a noble phantasm, we can temporarily manifest a miracle that rivals the second magic. So like for Archer, like hearing that like making people smile made everything worth it. That is like big for him. You can draw wish power from parallel worlds and play anti-divinity reality marble. But the Holy Grail has never imparted any knowledge to Audire. Powerful magic like a reality marble protected and sealed by the Mages Association. Think, what Mages Association? In other words, Audire doesn't know how to manifest her mental landscape. The treasury of Babylon prevails over all. I shall play my trump card when the occasion calls for it. We march at dawn, foolish goddess. If you are listening, struggle against death while you can. Archer's just... It's just there, he's just... The window is open. Like, the window is open and Archer is just listening outside. Let's go, it's time to finish this. Is the Archer gonna kill his alternate past self? Yeah. Emiya Shiro. That's his name. And finally here, Reen. Must have been difficult for you to find this place. Talking such a big game to me. Classless, what taught you that, Archer? I really can't figure out why he was down with you unconditionally. He actually did want to resist at first, but even the champion of justice has no choice but to worship me at my feet. How insulting. It's the command spell, isn't it? You think I'm an amateur that lashes out like some enraged wild boar? It's a goddess's charm and negotiation skills, that's all. You work with me, the goddess of fertility and beauty. I can consider showing you mercy, but if you resist, then you shall witness the horrors of war once again. Reed, no one needs you anymore. As for your lifelong wishes, let them vanish. Stop bluffing. The future you envision will never come to be. Puny hats yearning to fight the gods? Speaking of slaying gods, there are quite a few enthusiasts amongst my servants. Wait, Phynon's not a servant. What? Look at yourself. I've been excluded from this Holy Grail war from the very start. And that's how I became the biggest cheat in this war. Star, it's time to end this enmity between us. Oh, isn't that something? But to the great goddess of Venus, you're ultimately just a bunch of forsaken souls huddling together for comfort. What about you? Hasn't the race goddess of Venus always relied on Archer and Sparksy so she could hide in the shadows like a coward? Stand down, Archer. Can I really? Certainly, I am supreme among the gods. I accept all offerings without hesitation, even the lowliest amount of dust. Blessed closely read, this is your final warning. Surrender and hand over your body. Put an end to the pain of solitude. Only someone as spoiled as you would think that being strong and independent is a kind of suffering. Besides, I have numerous companions accompanying me on this road. I will prove your mistakes and surpass you and the gods. Just watch. From the boundless heavens to the vast earth. Praise be the mistress of heaven, revere and worship with hearts full of joy. Why is she summoning Akala? Insolent woman. I shall let you witness the measure of our true king. And what if we just pull the baseball bat out of... Welcome to Mount... Wait, what did it just say? Why is it's weird to remember this happening while main story people are about to be eaten? Yeah, I guess we don't know exactly when in the timeline this happens.
Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you!
Just plunge yourself to... Oh my god, it's going too fast. I hereby invoke my command spell. Saber on... Oh my god, it's going too fast. Holy sword revealed. Excalibur! Oh, we're doing that whole quest again. Yeah, I guess so. I hereby my command spell. Fine, unleash your noble phantasm. Wait.
Your wishes. Dawnmaker.
Is it gonna do a meteor? Oh no. Oh, his noble phantasm is just slashing with a sword. Sad. Holy Skokamashes. Why are you resisting? Still messing around. Go on, Vaker. Do not assume the value of others as you wish.
That sounds...
Oh, Archer. Wait. Ishtar Huwawa Akila. Oh. So she summoned Huwawa. And it manifested at Akila. I see. So that's why we're here. Also, I fucked up, but it's okay. example. Who I got is the name of the, like, he's like a name of a monster in the Epic of Gilgamesh. I think it's the one that, like, Enkidu and Gilgamesh teamed up on to defeat, basically. It's like a big monster that was like terrorizing people, and the two of them teamed up to beat him.
I am the bone of my soul, unlimited. Blade works.
I hereby invoke my command spell. Oh my god, I can't read these. They're too fast. Even if defiance is ultimately impossible, even if salvation is ultimately beyond reach. Never forget this. This version of yourself, as you should aspire to be, is always your strongest self. Oh, he's showing us how to use a reality marble. Unleash Trailblazer's noble phantasm.
Meteors of this vast universe.
What's not Trailblazer's noble phantasm? Bound to me. God, make that woman face reality. From the boundless heavens to the vast earth. Soothed in the breath of the planet. Ishtar definitely gonna be like, wait, you can't do that, that's mine. Well, that is totally Ishtar's ability. Oh wait, are we just gonna hit her with the train? That's her noble phantasm? Oh, this is when she fires the Astral Express as an arrow. How ugly struggling on Bilber with this obsession even means your utter annihilation? Ugly as a goddess should I not be responding to her wishes. Still ignoring reality. This is the fundamental difference between you and me. While you were indulgent in response to her, you've already snatched away her precious treasure. You want to destroy it with your own hands too. And all we covet and deem precious. If it were her, she would have found a way to take it back. Well, who else? Oh my god, stop going so fast. I knew about Elish. Okay. Heaven, the dark underworld, though three intertwine as one, giving the world its true form. The universe is once hell before the sky and earth split. Thus the witness and dear friend of old waves the scepter proclaimed, O stars above! Disobey the sky, split the earth. This is the creation epic of the Babylonian myth. Enuma Elish. Heavenly Father, is this how you want to secure them with our anchors and shackles for divinity? I understand now. I knew they deviate from humans. What they seek is not a moment frozen in time, but of an infinite journey forward. Congratulations on finding your most precious treasure at the end of your journey. Return to reality. I will leave this world and return this long-held wish to where it belongs. What are you talking about? Alright, don't be so dejected. I'm willing to be merciful. Despite your rudeness before, I can still take you back with me, just so you know. Huh? I can only blame myself for wanting to look cool. Even though I've been pushing everyone away from me, I'll keep going and doing my best to embrace everyone in my arms. I learned from the underworld myth about you. Even though all my treasures are within my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. Found with this body bearing his conviction and moving forward, become one with me once more. He must take us back, safe and sound. Zone Wretch! That's the name of her mentor. That's... I finally remember. How in the world do you pull out a collapsing battlefield and hit the ground without a single stretch? Dropping the ball when it matters most. As always, I guess some last-minute support is needed from me. How is that even possible? Shouldn't you maintain your current state? It is a world rooted in imagination, after all. Not to mention I'm a man capable of shattering my own dignity unconditionally to fulfill wishes. So one last thing. Please tell me your name so I may leave this adventure with no regrets. What is this? You're still pretending not to know me? My character's an unidentified servant, so of course this time. Just kidding. I just didn't expect you to be so unlucky that you meet me again after the Holy Grail War. But since we met, a proper greeting will be necessary to live up to the strict etiquette of the Tosaka family. Don't you agree? What am I to do with you? Then allow me to repeat myself. I must really thank you for your hospitality. Seriously, can't you just be candid in a moment like this? Listen carefully. My name isn't just handed out to everyone. I'm Rin Tosaka. Great seeing you, Archer. Wait, I just realized Rin's jacket is like a mirror. It's like a short version of Archer's jacket. They're like almost the exact same shade. Just like everyone else, no matter where we are, we will definitely meet again. I certainly hope so. Let's press on together then and keep moving forward. 2 days later. Imagine a Holy Grail War epilogue.
The 7 days are up.
Okay, finally. Can I stop speaking?
I
my
wonder if
wizards.
Green found a way
What
to
about
get home.
like? I guess he reverted to a halo off screen.
Pom-Pom probably
He got
still
off
can
screen.
make room for.
Ew, the case board. Say goodbye to I gotta say goodbye to my boy Finon. I gotta get as much Finon voice lines as I can.
Everyone is still here.
This may be where we part ways. It's just a shame that we didn't get to test your holy sword in the end.
Would you like to try it, Master?
Could I? Right now.
As we return to the basketball court and finish our duel, if you want to Caliburn will not disappoint you. Why is she wearing wielding Caliburn? What happened to Excalibur? I'm an adult, wake me. We wait for nothing.
But we're short a referee, partner. Once we resolve issues here, you and I might even get to spar a couple rounds. A duel to the death. Does any other end stir the heart and soul of a warrior more?
I'm kind of annoyed that Excalibur is invisible. If that's the case, then let us begin again. Let me show his honor in the name of Britain. In the name of Britain! Oh my, Britain's not doing so well now.
When the servant's power is
So kind of annoyed
disappearing,
that Excalibur is invisible.
right
That's
on
such a
schedule.
point!
Should now be more or less time to return to normal life.
That's the whole point of Excalibur. Backing off to work, chilling during your downtime. Must be
That's
nice.
simple. I'd prefer this Holy Grail War to keep going for a bit longer. And you? You materialized too easily. Have any wishes that weren't granted?
He'll promise to take me to the finest pub on the Cosmo for some drinks. I just haven't had the time to get in touch with him, unfortunately. Eric's fates have to leave behind some unresolved regrets. Not the Holy Grail won't be able to reach me again. Why is this earlier? I'll tell him right now.
Didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, leave it to me. He won't turn down a rare opportunity to share a drink.
People usually forget about Caliburn. So Caliburn is like a big deal in the Fate series because it has like a big moment.
We'll share the spoils if there's a chance.
In
the
the
world's end.
first stop. In the main storyline. Nilex, what are you doing? What have you been up to? Okay, this is just her normal dialogue. Morning, my trailblazers, the semester. If you managed to see this, please come to the rooftop of Graphy Academy again, the place where we first met.
I should...
Hello, Gamash. Max to booth day one whenever. Too slow, my treasure. My treasure will soon be snatched away by the scoundrels overrunning the city. Like up, the Holy Grail War is already over. Even the Holy Grail War has ended, I'm still able to maintain my current state for a while. As for you, prefer to work your fingers to the bone, serving me. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I knew you'd come. Done saying goodbye to everyone. No one has any regrets. What about you? Of course, may I never be able to forget about this Holy Grail War. Isn't time flies in the blink of an eye? It's already time to head to the next stop. Isn't your magical energy all used up? The magical energy in the Holy Grail? Oh yeah, there's not a single drop left. I was able to find this precious treasure thanks to you and everyone as well. At the cost of their imaginated bodies, Miss Castorice and Miss Polyexia have transferred their own fates into pure magical energy and passed every bit of it into my hands, which reignited the ruby pendant bearing the power of conversion. It belongs to me alone, which means that the story comes to a close. After all material gains and losses are accounted for, something that linked the being of the thing at all is that's ready to go for. Is 1,000 times more precious than all the wealth of the world combined. Tears, laughter, anger. These are all symptoms suffered by all living things afflicted with a disease called existence. Symptoms they also embrace and drive power of the rhythm of life. This is the final answer given to me by this cosmos. I've always promised to return, and if too much time passes and you forget your master, take this parting gift, my servant. FGO Collab Part 3? This copy took some real digging to track down. Supposedly, it's quite well known in fantasy action visual novel in those circles. Wait, is it? Is it Shade Stay Night? No problem, I will keep it safe. I hereby invoke my final command spell, in accordance with the law of the Holy Grail, bind my servant in absolute obedience. This game disc was an original price tag of 3 carat emeralds, instead an offering but a debt. On return, interest shall be paid to compensate the cost and risk to the master's forfeiture of the item at an annual interest rate of 3% with additional benefits, including installment options. That's all for now. We can discuss the supplementary terms later. The pact is sealed and I can finally set out without any worries. Bye, my troubles. Wait! Hey, there's something I'd like to say to me? Hand over your parting gift.
I prepared a gift too.
I'm And parting gift is 3% annual interest. May this journey lead us starwards.
May this journey lead us starward.
Hey kid, you're trying to get out of paying your debt? Just kidding. Thank you for such a precious gift. I only promise. Puts me a debt I can't repay, but no problem. On honor of the Tosaka family, I swear this to you. From now on, I'll work hard on this debt. Of course, you can't slack off either. Certainly, Tosaka. Besides, since you're my servant, you must be the strongest. For you and me, may this journey lead us starward. I wouldn't just leave like that, of course. It'd be great if everyone could each find out what the most precious treasure to them is. Perfect, much gonna take a week. More than good enough for a while. Alright, let's put that direction next door. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Audire, can you see this? Here's what went down. Lord Final and I had ourselves an absolutely epic showdown, but unfortunately, Amphorus is beckoning him, so I can't stick around to help you recover your lost treasures. And that is why I, as a servant, am here. It is my master's final wish. For convenience sake, let's meet in the detective's agency again. Okay, it's done. Oh, my vocal cords can finally rest. Man. Okay. It was nice to be able to see Finon again. I wish we had seen more of him, of course, but... yes, he was brief. It's good to know everyone's all fine in, like, the Memoria Zone. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be on tomorrow with Minecraft and Create Aeronautics. And I get to show you all the cool stuff I've made. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Until then, have a wonderful start to your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.